You cannot be disrespectful or personal on each other.
There have been enough instances in my life where I've gone and said, sorry, my decision was wrong. Let's move on with what you are saying.
I love conflicts. I like to get a contrarian view.
There should be some churn in the leadership all the time.
What I really try and do is make the discussions very free-flowing and transparent. So there are no holds barred except respect. That is inviolable. So you cannot be disrespectful or personal on each other at meetings, but you can say exactly what you feel like and what you want to.
I do believe that, as I said, leaders do not have all the answers. And if you surround yourself with people who add to and add value to you, that's when you can become a better leader rather than having people who just say yes. Yes, people do disagree, and there have been times where people have vehemently disagreed. My only point to them is that convince me otherwise. What I'm saying, if it is wrong, convince me that I'm wrong. Prove it to me with data, I'll be happy to change my decision. And there have been enough instances in my life where I've gone and said, sorry, my decision was wrong. Let's move on with what you are saying. And I think when people see that consistently, then they're also not afraid to come to you and say that, no, I think what you're doing is wrong.
I think it's by design. Many things, most of us do it instinctively. We do it by design. So number one, shadow board. Shadow board is about listening to the youngsters. Average age of the company is 29. That shadow board of 29-year-olds, we listen to them. Number two is allow people to develop their skills. So we have a movement called Josh. The movement called Josh is all about individual skills. The last part for me is the innovation labs that we call Makers Lab. And Makers Lab are all about giving spaces in most of our campuses around the world to co-create new solutions with the customers. I love conflicts. I like to get a contrarian view. To me, a contrarian view only creates a little bit of positivity because sooner or later, we all want to be challenged.
It's hard, it gets harder all the time because it's not that people want to parrot you. It's just that everybody becomes attuned to a particular way of thinking. So there is groupthink, there is a common style, and over a period of time, everybody adopts each other. It's like in any community, everybody adopts to a common style, everybody adopts to a common approach and a common beliefs, common set of framework that you have on how to get things done. That is usually the biggest challenge of a leader. I think the 2 or 3 ways to do that is there should be some churn in the leadership all the time. A lot of people say that, if you have the leadership around you, which has been same for the last 15 years, it's a great achievement. I think it also has its own problems because of the groupthink and the commonality and approach. So we in Edelweiss always say that about 10 to 15% of a leadership pool should change all the time, and internally and externally some existing leaders should go, some new should come. If the change is a 40-50% change, it causes a lot of chaos and upheaval because no organization can handle that.